Hey guys, day 39 of the ice baths. Bit icy, slushy this morning. It was a little chilly last night. So we're back to the ice. Love it. Although the snow's all melted, so that's a bit sad. Okay. Take some deep breaths. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Water was about 32.5 this morning, and we're going to get some colder weather coming up. God, it's quite a strange day today. It's a little warm on the outside. It's a bit foggy. It was cold last night. That's why we had a bit of ice and slushy stuff in the tub. It rained and slushed a little bit, but then everything melted it very quickly this morning. I want to talk a little bit more about the safety and stuff regarding ice baths, because my Facebook page has gotten a lot of attention. I had a video that reached 4.3 million views, and I had another video that reached 1.1 million views. So, naturally, a lot of people kind of have been checking out what I've been doing. And some of the comments have just been downright crazy. People just have no concept of what I do and what so many other people do. I've always said that fear of something produces ignorance of something, and I think that's true in regards to ice baths, because what people don't realize is, being able to submerge yourself in water like this, and I'm by no means anywhere near the best at this or elite at this. There's so many people who are better at this than I am. But it's just, I'm quite open about what my journey's been like. I've been doing cold weather training before I knew of Wim Hof, or Wim Hof, I should pronounce his name properly. Way before I knew of Wim Hof. I've been doing the mental resilience training way before I knew who David Goggins was. But when I have come to understand these two people, these two inspirations for me, I've realized that what they are showing and how they're motivating is very similar to my mentality. But it's very, very important that if you're seeing my videos and you're interested in looking into cold exposure, don't do what I do. It's taken me many, many, many hours of dedication, of discipline, to be able to kind of do this as comfortable as I seem to do it, because I can tell you it's not comfortable. It's uncomfortable. But I've just learned to deal with it in a different way than the average person. And that's ultimately what this is about. It's learning to deal with adversity in a calm, controlled manner. It's a huge part of why I do this. Learning to deal with a very difficult situation, and putting yourself in ice water is a difficult situation, but learning to do it calmly, not panicking, not letting the cold shock get to you. It's a huge part, and that's mental resilience. That's mental resilience, and it's by its definition almost. But I started off doing this by taking 30-second cold showers at the end of my hot showers. That's it. And I did that for 2 weeks. And then I increased it to a minute. And then we slowly increased. Very slowly. I wanted to make sure that my body was adapting to the situations properly. Adapting to, the stress that I was putting my body under. And you may think a 30-second cold shower is easy. It isn't. It's hard. I still have a hard time with it today. And then I took things a step further. I started to feel like I was getting used to the cold showers. So I went 140 days of nothing but cold showers. So I started the shower cold and ended the shower cold. And that was how I did my showers. I didn't touch hot water for 140 days. I washed my hands in cold water. Everything was in cold water because I wanted to winter my body, to build an unbelievable level of mental resilience, to come into this winter and push as hard as I can, and really take things to another level. And that's what we're doing. I mean, and then even with the ice baths, I started off in a tub that was way too small for me, where I could only get waist deep, and I progressed from there. I got this tub here. It's a 100-gallon tub from Tractor Supply. It's a cattle trough. My wife thought I was crazy. My kids thought I was crazy. But they've been interested in my journey, and they've been asking a lot of questions, and I've been teaching them, and when it's time for them to be old enough to make a decision, for them to do cold exposure, then I'm going to teach them how to do it safely. But, so much of this is just doing it safely, not forcing your body to do something it's not used to doing, and listening to your body, because ultimately that's the most important thing. And then I'm going to be progressing even further. I did the river the other day, and that spot was perfect. It's waist deep. It's safe. There was a tree on the side, so if I was having a hard time getting out because I was cold, then it makes things easier. You've got to think about this stuff, because it is dangerous if not done safely. So, that's one of the things I really want people to understand. Do this safely. Start slowly. Progress slowly. Don't force things with your body, because the second you force things, you're going to put an undue amount of stress on your body, and that's not what we want. And it's all about making sure that you're dealing with those stresses appropriately. So I think that's, I really want people to understand this, and I want them to listen, and I want them to do their own research as well, because there's so many benefits to this. This has had a profound effect on my life, and I'm a better person for it. So I want people to understand the benefits of this, but I also want them to do it safely and not to hurt themselves. So, all right. So I've been in quite a long time. Feels great. I love it. This feeling is amazing. Just understand the benefits of it, because they are there for you if you can do it safely. That's a big part for me.